Good afternoon and welcome to Indian Field. I'm Adam Bell for Charlton Sportsnet along with Grover Roden. Tonight we got some middle school baseball between the Bethune Braves and the St. Mary's Bobcats. That's first pitch coming up in about 8 minutes, waiting on the officials to have the home plate meeting. How you doing, Grover?
I'm doing good, Adam. How are you?
I'm good, man. It's glad to have you. Glad to have you along. We initiated you last week, the other night, with some Indians baseball. And seemed to have a good time, so we brought you back.
I appreciate it.
We got a good one tonight. Between the Bobcats and the Braves, got Roden on the mound. I believe you know him.
I do.
Yeah, and we got who we got behind the plate? We got Hobbs behind the plate.
Yeah, Eli Hobbs will be behind the plate tonight.
Now you can't be knocking cameras over and stuff now. We got, I got everything set just right.
Well, you're going to have to work on that one.
I'm going to have to work on that one.
Probably so.
Was that my first base camera? Let's see what we got here. Grover up your, no, well, yeah, all right, yeah. There we go. That'll work. That'll work right there. While we're waiting on the umpire to have a coaches meeting there at home plate, we're going to take a quick break and thank our spring sports sponsors. Y'all be sure and shop local and support those businesses that support your youth. We'll be right back.
Whatever your view on the world's current happenings, there's no denying germs are everywhere. Whether it's coronavirus, the flu, a common cold, or just a stomach virus, contagious sickness is all around, and they each pose a certain risk to both our health and our livelihood. Why not take a safe and affordable step to help reduce those risks? If you want to help protect the spaces you enjoy and the people that enjoy them with you, or if you simply need an extra hand with cleaning, call Rogers Reflections today at 912-496-3343, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Why buy from the new Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center?
We'll treat you like good friends and neighbors should. That's the Walker Jones way.
Plus, a lot of our employees here at Walker Jones have been working 10, 20, even 30 years serving our community.
And we'll always get you the best price possible. At Walker Jones Mega Center, we have all makes and models.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center on Memorial Drive in Waycross and online at walkerjones.com.
Welcome back to Indian Field. Bobcats and our Braves about to go at it. Grover Roden with me. He was talking to me while we were at a commercial break. This is a makeup game is what you were saying.
That's correct. The schedule had them coming to us first at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and they called and said they couldn't make it by 4, so we went to their place and played that night. The second game on the schedule where they should have come here on that date, the Indians were playing, and I believe the JV and the Indians were playing that night. So we didn't have any home games tonight, so they decided to make it up, on this date so we could have the field by ourselves and have the game.
So we get that one in. Indians just wrapped up practicing a little while ago. they open up with region play tomorrow night. They got Clinch coming to town right out of the gate.
They do, and I had misunderstood. I thought we played a doubleheader here tomorrow night and then played a doubleheader at their place Friday, but we play them once here.
Once tomorrow.
And then they play them in Clinch a doubleheader, and it's, you asked the other night, it's a full game, 2-7 inning game.
Is it?
And
All right.
then next year, we will play them one time at their place, and a doubleheader next year will be held here.
So it's almost turned into like a football type thing, a home and home thing.
Yeah.
With the double headers.
That's right.
All right. Well, I was wondering how that was going to work out because each region opponent basically is dedicated a week.
That's right.
You get,
And Coach Marksman, I spoke with him. He's the one that explained to me it was because I honestly thought we had a doubleheader here. We had 4 games, but he would explain it to me, and he, I don't think he was in favor of that rule, but that's the rule.
Yeah.
And that's everybody's got to do it.
yeah. And it's going to affect everybody, not just us. I mean, it's going to affect every team in the region, especially with single A ball. You've only got so many pitchers to begin with.
It probably wouldn't be a bad idea for a 5A or 6A or maybe a 4A that's got a lot more kids to choose from in the area they're in. They have, 4 or 5 pitcher onlys.
Right.
We don't have 4 or 5 pitcher onlys. We've got the same thing with football. We got kids playing offense, and we got kids also playing the defense.
Right.
Well, here we have, we have what we have, and we don't recruit from out of town or anything like that. So we have what we have.
Yeah. We're just going to have to bite the bullet and get it done.
That's right.
But everybody's in the same boat, so.
That's right. Some kids just gonna have to step up and step up big time when they need to.
It'll be interesting because it's almost going to give us an early look at what possibly could be postseason scenarios with pitching staffs and so forth.
Well, and that's the other thing about it. When we run that state championship series where we played for it 3 years in a row, playoffs are built exactly like tournaments, baseball tournaments.
Right.
In other words, you got a 3-game, sometimes a 4-game in tournament, but the 3-game series you have with a team, the kids have played for Mike Baxter for years with the Sand Gnats, and some of them played some other stuff at other times. But
Right.
that actually was a good thing because they already knew how to play a 3-game series.
Right.
So
They came in with that knowledge.
they came in with the knowledge and playing together for all them years, a lot of confidence in one another. So
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how this goes because most Class A schools probably 3 deep in pitching, maybe 3, 4.
if they 4, they lucky.
They're doing good. Ain't they?
Most of them single A's I've seen, they'll have 2 really good pitchers.
And then 2 that
And
kind
2
of
that services in every once in a while. And
right.
they having the coaches meeting with the umpires at the mound now, so we shouldn't be too far from getting this one kicked off.
This is definitely going to be an interesting region schedule, isn't it?
It is. It's not going to benefit or hurt us any more than it's going to hurt anybody else in the region.
Right. You need me to take a break? All right. I'll turn you down while you're on that. We've got Coach Bobby Jones, head coach of the Bethune Braves down there.
Hang on, I'm going to have to walk all the way back up there.
Down there at the home plate meeting with the Blues and the St. Mary's Bobcats. You got to take off?
Jill, meet me at the left field foul pole. I'll give you.
They needed a copy of that.
Yeah, take a picture of it.
Take a picture of it.
And then text me a picture of it.
All right, y'all, I'm going to take a break real quick while we take care of some lineup situations here for the press box. We'll be right back.
Told me it was extra copy, but
The Running Bear Outpost, located in the heart of Traders Hill Campground in Folkestone, Georgia, at 1388 Tracy's Ferry Road, just yards from the St. Mary's River, where there's great fishing, boating, beach fun, and more. We have all of your camping needs, from ice and snow cones to boiled peanuts, drinks, snacks, and so much more. Charcoal, Coleman fuel, and camping supplies. Come and join the river or camp with us under these peaceful, majestic oaks for just $20 a night, full hookup for RVs and campers, or $10 a night for tent camping. We look forward to seeing you in the Running Bear Outpost. come out and relax a spell.
Years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Okefenokee Sportsman is locally owned by Fred and Rawling Coley, who have loyal.
Welcome back. Getting everything straightened out. Pre-game, nothing like live webcasting. I had to take care of some stuff with the between here and the press box with the St. Mary's lineup, but I think we've got that straight now. Got some middle school baseball coming up on CSN here in just a second. Grover had to step away for a minute. He'll be back in just a few moments. We'll have Grover Roden with us, a special guest tonight. Sammy had to work tonight, our statistician. CSN's new statistician joined us last year. He's up there working, keeping the streets safe up in a town north of here. Have a safe night tonight. Chase Roden will start things off on the mound for the Braves. Pull that lineup back up for the Braves. We'll shoot down that lineup real quick. We've got, this is the batting order for the Braves. We've got number 11, Thomas. Number 2, Taylor. 99, Hobbs. 12, Chase. Roden. 4, Wallers. 10, Cruz. 14, Knowles. 36, Nettles. And 5, Rowan. That's your starting 9 for the Braves tonight. We'll back it out so you can see everybody. And the rest of the lineup: Robertson, Thigpen, Prescott, Edwards, Crawford, Pickering, Davis, Musgrove, Brown, and Fellows. Those are your Bethune Braves this evening. Go down the lineup. Let me grab the lineup here for the Bobcats that I just sent back up to the press box. Their batting order is number 17, Cox. 5, Winslow. 10, Randall. 3, Van Gundy. 8, Thomas. 18, Ivy. 1, Austin. 88, Parker. 16, Connor Roden. And that's your starting lineup for the Bobcats. You back, Grover?
I'm back.
As they hit the second, throw to first is high. He's going to hold there, safe at first for the Bobcats.
Got to have them plays when you can make them.
Sir?
Said got to have them plays when you can make them.
You gotta, yeah, the easy stuff you got to take care of. And get my scoreboard up here.
Strike one.
Runner at first, 0-1 on Winslow. Check swing. Did he go?
Yeah,
Looks like he did.
Called strike 2.
0-2. Pick off throw to first.
Not in time.
Safe at first. Little outside, 1-2. Throw down to first, he's safe. 2-2. Got him on that outside corner. 1 out. Next up is number 10, Rendell.
That's Parks Rondeau, is I believe how you pronounce that. He's a good baseball player. He does some catching and some other stuff for him.
0-1. How do you say his name?
I believe it's Rondeau.
Rondeau?
Yeah, that's
Rondeau,
how-
okay. Inside corner, 0-2. Foul ball out of play. Count remains 0-2.
Do him a little
Foul ball.
change of speed pitch right there.
Put it a little bit closer. It'll tilt in. There you go.
Well, I didn't want it so close to me.
Throw down the first. He's safe. 1-2 on the batter. Foul ball.
He's fighting them off right there.
They're
Good at
battling.
bat.
They're battling.
The runner's wanting to go bad from first base.
Got him swinging. 2 outs. Roden with 2 Ks so far.
Was that their leadoff batter? I was gone. Was that Cox?
Sir?
Was the leadoff batter? Was that Cox for them?
That was Cox. Now we're at Van Gundy. 1-0.
The kid they have on first base there, he's a good baseball player too, and got some speed to him.
2-0. Nice pitch. 2-1. Time called. I'll be out here sometimes and I'll say nice pitch and blew a call ball.
I've been right there at them and said nice pitch, and they've called it a ball. I don't think there's a parent in the world that's ever had a kid play baseball that didn't argue with that sometimes.
There's a hit to third.
Need to make a play right here.
Throw to first.
Got him.
Got him. 4 up, 3 down for the Braves. We'll be right back. Top of the order coming up. Bottom of the first. Let me pull my lineup back up and I'll give that to you real quick. We've got Thomas, Taylor, and Hobbs coming up when we come back.
He served the people of Folkestone, Georgia, and surrounding counties for 17 years. Hunting and fishing supplies, as well as live bait, are our specialties. Join us on Saturday, October the 10th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to mix and mingle with vendors from the hunting industry and enjoy live music from Matt Knowles. Local, loyal, and laid back, Okefenokee sportsman.
Whatever your view on the world's current happenings, there's no denying germs are everywhere. Whether it's coronavirus, the flu, a common cold, or just a stomach virus, contagious sickness is all around, and they each pose a certain risk to both our health and our livelihood. Why not take a safe and affordable step to help reduce those risks? If you want to help protect the spaces you enjoy and the people that enjoy them with you, or if you simply need an extra hand with cleaning, call Rogers Reflections today at 912-496-3343, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Welcome back. No score here in Indian Field. We've got the Braves and the Bobcats going at it. And we were talking about the Indians a while ago. CSN will have the game here Tuesday. AJ's flying home from the Air Force. He's on leave Friday, so I won't be able to cover the Swamp War doubleheader over there, but Clint Creek Box will have it.
Well, if anybody can't understand you wanting to be with your son flying home from the military, then they can drive over to Clinch County and watch the game.
There you go.
Or watch it on Creek Box. They do a fine job with their broadcast.
Yeah, Creek Box does a very good job. So, you know, if you can't make the trip over to Clinch County Friday for that doubleheader, Creek Box, I talked with Berrien. I'll cover this game for us and Berrien tomorrow. Berrien's going to stay over there and cover a basketball game, Creek Box.
Right.
And then Creek Box will pick up the doubleheader Friday for us, and I'm going to pick up AJ from the airport.
Do you have to pay to watch on Creek Box, Adam?
Sir?
Do you have to pay on Creek Box to watch it?
No, not on Creek Box. You do not.
We got Griffin Thomas leading off right here. Either one.
1-0. That is Thomas at the plate. Now us, CSN obviously, Creek Box and Lanier County Network, you don't have to pay to watch. We're all sponsorship driven. Foul ball.
1-1. Well, that's an awesome thing, because I know that there's some places that you have to pay to broadcast your own kids across to watch your own kids play. So
yeah, NFHS does that. They charge you $10.99, and you hope their stream stays up the whole game.
That's right. Ball low. Griffin's a seventh grader for us. He's doing a good job. Heck of a little old baseball player.
Foul ball. 2-2.
Adam, who do they have pitching?
Sir?
Who's their pitcher?
Their pitcher is Logan Wenzel, number 5.
Oh,
hit by a pitch. Thomas is set it at first. Taylor at the plate.
Indians have their leadoff on bases, as well as what St. Mary's done. They just St. Mary's got a error to get theirs on, and we got a hit by pitch. This is Landon Taylor. Landon's been doing a good job with his bat this year.
Who's that, Taylor?
Yes.
I don't get to do these middle school games too often, so it's nice to get them in when we can.
Oh, that's a slow curveball, but it got in there for a strike. Looked like it was going to stay high, but
it did, didn't it?
It did. Looked like it was in slow motion, but it made the trip. Griffin keeps inching right here.
Runner's going. Foul ball. Catcher makes the play.
Popped
One
up
out.
behind plate.
Thank you, Mandy.
Thank you, babe.
Thank you, sir.
Got Eli Hobbs up. Runner on first.
Fly ball toward first. He makes the grab, 2 outs.
Two outs for the Bobcats.
Yep. We got Hobbs at the plate.
No, that'll be Chase Roden. Hobbs just flied out.
You're right. You are correct. There's a throw down to second. Safe at second.
I believe he called that a strike. Looked outside, but
it's hard calling ball when you're out here and it's your boy. I've been through that.
well, I figure if the catcher's got a reach to the side, it should be outside. Oh.
Foul ball. I went through that for about 5 years. It'll stress you out some nights.
A little bit.
A little bit. Especially when you're up here and you have a headset on, you have to remain calm the whole time. There were some nights I'd like to have thrown some stuff.
Still 0-2.
0-2, 2 outs. Runner at second. Just getting started, bottom of the first. Fly ball toward third. Third baseman makes the grab. Top of the second coming up. No score here at Indian Field. We'll be right back.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Welcome back to Indian Field. Trevor Thomas should be leading things off for the Bobcats here in the second. Our Indians looking to get things back on track tomorrow. They have struggled a little bit with the higher classification teams.
Well, they've struggled with errors.
Yeah.
But Coach Marksman's correcting that. Pop behind the plate there, 0-1. He's correcting that. It's just I don't know. I'd say growing pains, but there's kids that's been out there for a while now, so
Yeah.
he'll get that corrected.
Oh, yeah. Old Marchman will get all over that. He'll get that straight.
I know it frustrates him. There you go.
0-2.
We played a lot of baseball with this Trevor Thomas that plays for St. Mary's also. So that's a lot of people don't realize with this travel ball, these kids there's kids on both these teams that knows each other pretty well.
Play a lot of travel ball together.
Yeah.
1-2.
That looked like I'm not sure if that was a good pitch. The runner dove out, but Eli was caught it right there on the inside corner. There you go.
Got him looking. 1 out. Next up is Ivy.
I believe that's the third strikeout for him in
They're not putting numbers up there, so I'm
the
just going.
second inning.
I'm trying to keep track of.
That's
0-1.
That's White.
Oh, you're talking about strikeouts? Yeah, that's Chase's third K.
That's his third
Yeah.
strikeout. That is White Ivy at the plate.
1-1.
White hit a walk-off single playing for me in Lake City at a U-Trip tournament.
1-2. If you strap that corner back, it'll leave
I'm
you
gonna
alone.
get it during the
Oh,
break.
okay. Woo! Got him on that corner with that breaking ball.
Ooh.
That was pretty. 2 outs. This will be Austin. That's all it says, Austin. I don't know if that's first name or last name.
I don't know this kid. Must have been a little high.
1-0.
There we go.
You hit the short. Third baseman makes the play. It's high.
Got to get the ball. I don't know why we was walking in that. We got to get that ball up.
Yeah. Those are the plays you got to have.
Yeah, it's been frustrating this year with the middle school also with some of the errors, and
Just got to find their rhythm.
we've had several games that I feel like we should have won, but errors you cannot win with committing errors behind it. We've had games where the kids hit the ball good, and we've had games where kids that should have hit the ball good didn't. So it's just growing pains of baseball. That's why you play the games.
Throw down the first is wide.
Good backup right there, buddy.
He's going to hold. 1-0. That's hit back to first. This should be the easy third out.
It should have been. He was off the
He
bag.
picks it up, makes the play. Nope, they're going to say safe. Runners at first and second for the Bobcats with 2 outs.
Well, he tagged him right there, but he also had the ball in his hand when he tagged him with his glove. So either way, he was safe.
Right down the middle.
That's what you got to do with that. You just got to.
Inside. 1-1.
Chase probably needs to slow himself down right here and take a deep breath and throw strikes.
There it is. Fastball right down the middle. 1-2. Got him on that outside corner. That's 5. 5 of them, Grover. We're going to take a break. Bottom of the second coming up. We'll be right back.
Why buy from the new Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center?
We'll treat you like good friends and neighbors should. That's the Walker Jones way.
Plus, a lot of our employees here at Walker Jones have been working 10, 20, even 30 years serving our community.
And we'll always get you the best price possible. At Walker Jones Mega Center, we have all makes and models.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center on Memorial Drive in Waycross and online at walkerjones.com.
The Running Bear Outpost, located in the heart of Traders Hill Campground in Folkestone, Georgia at 1388 Tracy Sperry Road, just yards from the St. Mary's River where there's great fishing, boating, beach fun, and more. We have all of your camping needs from ice and snow cones to boiled peanuts, drinks, snacks, and so much more. Charcoal, Coleman fuel, and camping supplies. Come and join the river or camp with us under these peaceful, majestic oaks for just $20 a night, full hookup for RVs and campers, or $10 a night for tent camping. We look forward to seeing you in the Running Bear Outpost. Come out and relax a spell.
Years, Georgia's Electric Membership Cooperative.
All right, welcome back to Indian Field. We're in the bottom of the second. Get out of the lineup, pull back up.
That's David Walters up to the plate right now at bat.
Swing and a miss. Wallers.
That's David Walters. Aiden Cruz on decks and Braden Knowles is in the hole.
0-1.
Oh, and 2.
0-2. These pitchers doing a good job tonight, both of them.
They are.
So far. Hit right back to the pitcher. Second baseman's going to have to make the play. Beat it.
He's safe.
Safe at first. It was close, but he beat it. This will be Cruz at the plate.
This is Aiden's first year playing in Charlton. He moved from across the line in Florida.
Runners going, showed bunt, foul. He'll go back. Got 0-1. The middle school maidens are in action somewhere tonight, aren't they?
They've had to be. I know Coach Baxter had them dressed out a while getting.
That's what I thought. I thought some over there in uniform, but I guess it was a road game.
That had to be a road game. The slow pitch, they said, only is going to have one home game. The older girls.
There's a hit to the shortstop. Possible double play ball right here. He beats it to first.
It's kind of a slow ball to make a double play out of, but I believe that's Eli Cox playing shortstop there, number 17. He made a good play on the ball. Braden Knowles is up to bat.
Yeah, this would be Knowles, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We got Nettles on deck, rolling in the hole.
Lights are coming on here, Indian Field. Swamp War tomorrow. Y'all be sure and get up here and pack the place out. Ooh, hit by a pitch. Runners at first and second. Nettles coming up. Coach Bobby Jones. I thought he was coming out, but he's just stepped up a little bit.
I think he's just pacing, making sure Braden didn't have any problems from the pitch.
I'm going to flip the camera over there while we're talking about him. There's Coach Jones talking to his base runners. He has really turned the weight program around here.
Oh my goodness, he anybody that's not familiar with him, whatever he does it with 100%. The weight room, he coaches football for us. This will be his second year coaching baseball. I'm gonna pick on him a little bit. A fungo and in and out is not his friend. He can't hardly hit in and out, but that doesn't mean he does it. He's got extreme passion for whatever he does, and he puts everything he's got into it when he coaches. And as a matter of fact, one game we had here the other night, they come out on defense with their head down. He let every one of them walk to wherever they was going, including right field, and then he made them come back in and then sprint to their spots.
He expects 110%.
He gives it, he expects it out of them. That's right. Looks like they're planning on for us to butt. I don't know what Coach Jones talked to them about, but they got the first baseman's playing probably 8 foot in the grass, and third base he's backing up now, but he was in the grass. He has to hold his spot anyway.
Pick off third to second, he's back.
Hey, you got a slide on that. We had a real close play at second base simply for not sliding.
Here's the throw to third.
Foul ball.
No throw. They're sending him back.
Yeah, he fouled that ball off at him.
0-1. It's a nice night for ball. Kind of cool, a little on the cool side, but nice.
Got a little breeze. We had some rain in the area and cooled it down a little bit, and it's got a little bit of wind. It's nice not here in Indian Field.
That's high.
Little high right there.
Just a tad.
If he had a ladder there, that'd have been a perfect pitch.
We're putting numbers on that scoreboard now. I can keep up with people.
Well, they got a number 36 for a batter.
Yep, that's Nettles.
That's Nettles.
Thank you, Coach. I think Coach Murray's working the box tonight.
Foul
back. Ball, 1 and 2.
He's fighting up there. Another foul
They're
ball.
battling. Campground had a good weekend this weekend.
Out at Traders Hill?
Yep, we had water's finally down. Boats can get back in. It was a good weekend. I was thankful.
That ball
Passed the
was
ball.
low.
They're
Pass
headed
ball.
to third.
We got runners at third and second with one out right here. 2 and 2 on the batter. That's out there at Traders Hill campground, y'all. Anybody listening should check that out if they like to
Foul ball.
fish into St. Mary's River. It's a beautiful campground. Our host Adam works out there. Has done a good job running it for the county, keeping everything up. It's me and my wife do a lot of camping. We go up to Athens when LJ was there, and we had a campground there. And some of the tournaments we go to, and you can't beat the price at Traders Hill. Also.
No, you cannot beat the price.
Huh?
You can't beat the price. $20 a night. You can't touch that with a stick with full hookup.
No, I've paid up to 65.
Yeah.
3 and 2 on the batter. We got a full count right here. Last ball was high.
Full count. Runners at second and third. No, we enjoy it. Tammy and I kind of fell into hosting out there, but we've enjoyed it. We've been out there a couple of years now.
Y'all have done a good job with it since y'all been there.
Runners going. Big lead over there. Drop third strike. They tag him for the out. 2 outs.
That's going to bring Rowan to the plate. And then we'll be back to the top of the order. Indians or Braves has got 2 outs here. Bottom of the second.
Yep. Scoreboard says we've had 3 hits. Mm. 0-1.
I must have missed them.
I must have missed them too.
Okay. You sure that ain't errors?
Oh,
That's
errors. I'm sorry, 3 errors.
I will agree with that. Ooh. Hot shot right back towards the on deck circle.
0-2.
Maybe that hit the wall. Griffin got hit by a pitch his first at bat. I'd hate for him to get punished in the on deck circle also. He moved to the dugout, so he may have got hit by that one.
Swing and a miss. Brave Strand 2 at second and third.
We're getting a light drizzle here in the infield now, Adam.
Top of the third coming up. What you think so far?
I think the pitching's been good on both sides. We need to clean up 3 errors in 2 innings. They need to get the bat on the ball. We'll have the top of the lineup coming back when we get back at bat. So our pitcher needs to get up there and throw strikes and get some plays behind him and get out of this inning quick.
Starting to rain a little bit. That might affect the pitching with the ball, wet ball. As long as it falls straight down, we're good. We'll stay with the game as long as we can. As long as the equipment doesn't get wet.
I think we're good right this minute. We do have a shower coming through, but trying to pull the radar up, I don't think it'll be.
Maybe it won't last long. It looks clear to our right.
It's got some coming.
Might just be skirting us a little bit.
It is. Now we have a lot coming, but it's all the way to the other
that's
side of
big.
the swamp. That's in Valdosta. We got these little old.
Oh,
We're
okay.
right on the edge of something right
Right
now.
on the edge of a little thing.
So it doesn't help pitching when you get a little bit of moisture on your hands, but we'll see how it goes.
All right, leading off for St. Mary's, scoreboard says number 17.
That'll be Cox. That's their leadoff batter, Adam. Eli Cox. They're back to the top of their order.
All right.
They
Blue, we're waiting on the blue. He had to go to the car and get his jacket.
if they was familiar with this kid, they would have our third baseman on the grass right now because
Pretty pitch. He call that a ball? I guess he did.
a little bit not to his liking. There you go.
Get back to the pitcher.
Good play.
1 out. That's how you do it. Next one is Wenzel. Number 5.
That's the one pitching for him, Adam. He plays a lot of tournament ball also. I believe his father's also a coach for their middle school. No, he got fooled by that.
0-1. Blues asking for help.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. Let's see what they roll.
0-1.
I've got 0-1, but they don't have it up on the scoreboard yet. There's a fly ball in the infield.
Griffin Thomas makes the play at shortstop. Got 2 outs. That's a good, quick 2 outs if we can keep that going for the third one.
Next up is Rindeau.
Parks Rindeau.
Rindeau.
That's the one. He's the one that had the great at bat a while ago. Fought some pitches off. Excellent player.
Grover, you need one more phone, don't you?
I do.
0-1.
I need one more phone and about 2 more jobs, and I'd be okay.
That's what I tell Tammy when I tell her I need a couple of more cameras. She just looks at me cross-eyed.
We got I don't know what's going on right this second. I don't know if Eli got hit behind the plate with something right there, but
I don't know what they were doing. Oh, and 1, 2 outs. Nobody on.
the umpire's just getting ready. Ball outside.
1-1. Got that corner. 1-2. Just outside. 2-2.
I don't know if the pitcher's missing or they're doing outside on intentional right here.
That's going to be a
that's gonna
fly
get
ball out here. He's rounding first. Outfield does a good job of containing that. Just got a single out of it. Still 2 outs.
That was, I believe, Brantley Nettles, the left fielder made the play on that and got it back in quick enough to hold him to a single.
Van Gundy at the plate. High and away, 1-0.
There you go. 1-1.
1-1. Rain's let off. That's good news for the pitcher.
That's real good news for the pitcher.
Foul ball, 1-2.
He needs all the help he can get.
It's been a defensive game so far. 3 innings, no score.
A lot of good pitching.
It has been. Excuse me. Got him. Oh, whoa.
I don't know what the blue was seeing.
I don't know what he was looking at that time, Grover.
I don't give him too many accolades, but that was a great pitch.
I'm on your side on that one, man. That was, wow. Hit back to second. Throw to first. They got him. The defense gets him out of it there.
I think he's sitting on 5 strikeouts, maybe. That should have been.
Yeah, he's sitting on 5. He's
that
got 5.
should have been number 6 right there.
Yeah, it should have been. That was right there down the middle. I don't know what the blue was looking at on that one. But we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. Bottom of the 3rd coming up.
Have made Friday Night Football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Okefenokee Sportsman is locally owned by Fred and Rolling Coley, who have loyally served the people of Folkestone, Georgia, and surrounding counties for 17 years. Hunting and fishing supplies, as well as live bait, are our specialties. Join us on Saturday, October the 10th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to mix and mingle with vendors from the hunting industry and enjoy live music from Matt Knowles. Local, loyal, and laid back, Okefenokee Sportsman.
Whatever your view on the world's current happenings, there's no denying.
Welcome back to Indian Field. No score. Braves and Bobcats got a pitching duel going on right now. Solid defense for both teams.
Well, on the pitching, We've got to clean up 3 errors, though, Adam. We just can't win a lot of ball games with a bunch of errors on any level. We got our leadoff. I believe that's Griffin Thomas.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up now. That's it says 11. Yeah.
Landon Taylor's on deck, and our catcher Eli Hobbs should be in the hole. 1, 2, and 3. Griffin was hit by a pitch his first at bat.
Yeah, Thomas, Taylor, and Hobbs. You are correct.
Little high.
Little low.
Little low.
2-0.
2-0. Griffin needs just to have patience here and make sure it's a pitch down in the zone he can get a good bat on.
Well, the varsity, they beat Ware. Pounded Brantley, right? Beat Brantley real bad. And then just outside corner. And struggled a little bit with Camden.
Yeah, they played them pretty tight Saturday here. Now our JV.
Fly ball.
That's the.
That drops for a base hit. Miscommunication out there between the right fielder and the second baseman.
I believe the second baseman might have called the left fielder, which would have been the one that needed to make that play. He must have, from some chatter on the field, he must have called that to the
Taylor. This is Taylor at the plate.
This Atlanta's been doing good this year with his batting. Not to jinx him or anything, but
runner's going.
So we're going to bunt.
Safe at second.
Well, done the job. That was not a foul ball.
I guess not.
He's got to go back if it's a foul ball.
He missed on the bunt, but
must have been,
did what you wanted to do. We got the guy to second.
Must have just confused the catcher and bounced off the catcher.
Hard hit down third. That's going to go foul.
It's 0-2. Little headed the ball. I'm not. He needs to put it in play and at least get the runner to third base with one out.
Mm-hmm.
Ball outside. Good block by the catcher.
1-2. I'm surprised he's not going. They're not holding.
Well, I've actually seen their shortstop flash his glove a couple of times when we've had a runner there.
The second baseman's way off. He's not.
They haven't thrown the ball there. There he goes again, flashing his glove. But outside.
Outside. He's going this time.
Throw to third. Griffin safe. Safe by a bunch.
Safe at third.
Great awareness, seeing the ball get away from the catcher a little bit.
2-2. Runner in scoring position now for the Braves.
But JV played Camden before varsity did Saturday, and they actually run real
They
good.
won that one.
Yeah, they played some. Coach Ryan Young has came back. I told him several times we're going to score on a pass ball right here.
Safe at home.
I told it. I'm really proud that we've had a kid that had success that played here come back to coach here.
Yeah.
And his heart is in the right place because this is what he loved to do when he was in high school. We got scoreboard showing full count on the batter.
Ryan was on those state championship teams too, wasn't he?
Yes, he played. His first year was the first time we played for the state championship, and that was when all of Class A, including the private schools. And I can't remember who it was lost to, but I want to say it was maybe Providence, but don't hold me to that. But we come in second in the state. That was his junior year, and then his senior year, he won a state championship, and then we won one after he left.
Based on balls.
Which I was thinking that Ryan was a 2-time state championship, but he only had one. We got Eli Hobbs coming to the plate, batting in the 3-hole right here. Landon Taylor base on balls at first.
That's going to bring Coach out for St. Mary's. We might have a pitching change here.
Yeah, he's getting a little, which the Wenzel kid, I know him also. It's, he's a good little ball player. I learned this from, believe it or not, from a Gordon Lee fan.
From what?
A Gordon Lee fan. When we was playing them state championships, there was the atmosphere out here was just awesome.
Yeah, it
everybody,
was fun, wasn't it?
Charlton's a football town. They brought their jug shakers and anything else they could make racket with, and it was just an awesome environment. But and that's a rivalry, and I'm as competitive as any person I know. I hate to lose at anything. When I went to UGA, I sat in a section 101, and there was an elderly lady, not an old lady, but there was an elderly couple that they actually had 2 seats on our row and 4 seats up top, and it wound up being Tucker Bradley's grandma that played for Gordon Lee. And one of the best, I'm very serious about that, she is one of the sweetest, best people I've ever met in my life.
Really?
So I learned from that experience that even though these kids, now Chase has played with a lot of different teams right here around the house in tournament ball. So that, we don't walk on a baseball field from here to mid-Florida to North Georgia that he doesn't know people everywhere.
Right.
But it's, they cheering for their kids just like I'm cheering for mine. And you get attached to some of these kids. Trevor Thomas, I coached him on a team I had. And several, White Ivy. There's been a couple of other kids that's played for teams that I coached on that plays for St. Mary's, some on Camden, some in Hilliard. So you get where you don't want to see the kids do bad, but I wish we was in a run rule situation right here way ahead of them right now.
Yeah.
But you don't want to see them do bad. So the Wenzel kid that just left the mound, he's a great baseball player. He just he got off a little bit, and I think this coach realizes that it's a 1-run game right now, and it could go either way.
Yeah. So that's what you're talking about, the coach realizing that the young man might be in and start to get a little off. I did a game in Hilliard the other night. They were playing Branford. And the Branford coach left their pitcher up for at least 8 runs. I have no idea why you would do that.
Well,
I mean,
they shouldn't be in a situation. That's like the situation we got with the region play now with the doubleheaders on Friday night.
Right.
If I'm a head coach of Charlton County baseball, I'm going to have to rethink even have an out-of-region game once region play starts. We've always played with our neighbors in Florida and stuff like that. Once that starts now, I would not play an out-of-region game.
I wouldn't either.
You just can't because we don't have 6 or 8 pitchers.
Yeah. And you've got to play a doubleheader on a Friday night, and you certainly don't want anybody involved in a pitch count with a game that doesn't mean squat.
That's exactly how I feel about it. We got Landon Taylor on first from a walk. Eli Hobbs coming up to bat, new pitcher in for St. Mary's, left-hander.
Still in second. Here's the throw. He's safe.
Good job.
Now, having said that, we have a home and home with Hilliard, but I'll have to look at the schedule to see which region game is around that,
Well, honestly, if I was throw back to second, not in time, they're going to have to. If I was coaching, which Coach Marshman's a way better coach than what I would be for a high school, we're throwing a kid that knows how to pitch that don't get an opportunity very often. And my best
hit by pitch. I think so.
Yes, sir. Had to
Dead
get back
ball.
on that. But I'm throwing a kid that don't get to pitch often. My first 3 or 4 best pitchers would never touch that hill on that night. Got Chase Roden to the plate. Runner on second and first. Landon Taylor and Eli Hobbs on first.
Here's what you and I were talking about earlier. I think there's some space in here. Yeah, it is. We have a non-region home-and-home with Hilliard on April 5th and 6th, but then nothing for 7 days after that.
The ball was thrown away. Taylor
Throw
was
to third.
attempting to get to third.
Safe at third.
Safe
Runner
at
still
third.
second as well.
Eli moves up to second base right here. Chase needs to put this in play and not worry about a fence and try to put something in play right here and get us another insurance run for his pitching.
There you see this here. We have a we have a region game April 2nd against Irwin. Then we go 3 days, Hilliard back-to-back, April 5 and 6, and then not another region game until April 13th. So he scheduled that to where it really doesn't affect our pitching rotation. So that's good.
0-1 on the batter. Outside. About the same place the other one was, but the other one was in the dirt also. I tell you, I know we have clinched this week. It's Swamp Wars, and that's our rival. And respectfully, I hope we win all 3 games. But I hope we drum Irwin in all 3 games we play them.
Yeah, I hope so too. Sometimes I think that's turned into more than a rivalry.
I'm going to tell you, when Clinch plays Irwin in football, I pull for Clinch every time. Nothing personal against the kids of Irwin. I'm sure they're
Yeah,
great
there's nothing
kids.
against the kids, but it's definitely a rivalry. Grover, do you know this young man that's at the plate right now?
Yeah, that's Chase Roden. He's got a count of 2-1 on him right now. Hoping he can get something in the grass so score some runners for us right here and do his job.
Yeah, runners in scoring position, no outs.
He's got something.
Foul ball out of play.
Foul ball out of play. 2-2. No outs. I tell you, probably the hardest part you've had with this live stream is not being able to yell for your kid while you was
Not be able to what?
Yell for your kid while you're on the live stream. I'm not real sure.
That was a struggle for me when I was doing games and AJ was coming through the pipeline. Because you want to root for your kid, but at the same time you have to maintain some semblance of semi-neutrality.
I'm not going to be neutral.
What happened there? What?
He had a swinging bunt, Adam. He got a hold of that ball, went about 7 foot.
Yeah.
Stayed fair, so we got bases loaded with no outs. On a prayer right there.
We'll take it. 7 foot or 70, it doesn't matter. He's on.
We have number 4, I believe it'd be David Walters up the bat. Yeah, I can tell by the way he's walking.
Bases loaded, no outs.
We got David Walters and Aiden Cruz on deck. Ball low, ball 1.
This is a good opportunity to expand on that lead.
Well, you know, they're young kids, and you got to ball high. Ball number 2. Somebody needs to tell Mr. Taylor we don't make a first out at third base. You try to tell them they're just young and don't understand. You don't try to kill the ball right here to hit a home run. Yeah. You want to put that thing in play and at least stay out of a double play, but at least get that runner from third scored right here.
Down the middle, 2 and 1.
Outside corner. And David's pretty fast here, so if he puts something in play, he's got a good chance of not turning a double play on him.
Outside, 3 and 1. Do you take this pitch, Grover?
If I was the coach, I'd be giving a take sign and try to at least score a run right here by luck, and then we'll work on that last strike. It don't take but one strike to make a play. But
That's a base hit. That's going to drop.
Base hit. Come on. We got Roden going to third.
Runners around in third. He'll hold there.
No play it. So we got 2 runs right here off a very good hit by David Walters. Found the outfield grass.
Braves get 2 out of it. Runners at second and third.
Be 3-0 Braves. You see what pitcher they brought in, Adam? Did you ever get his number?
For who? The pitcher they brought
St.
in?
Mary's.
Let's see if he turns around. I can tell you. 15. No. 16.
Okay.
16. Let's see if I can find out who he is here.
We got Aiden Cruz up the bat with the runners on second and third.
That's Connor Roden on the mound.
Connor Roden on the mound. So we now have Roden and Roden pitching.
We've got Rodens everywhere. Is he relation?
No, sir.
Inside corner, 0-1.
That's a pretty pitch to swing on right there. Umpire's calling times. I'd probably, that's what the coach is doing. He's putting in a pinch runner for Chase. Roden, which was on third. So we got I cannot read the number of the kid coming into pinch run for him.
Swing and a miss, 1-2.
0-2.
0-2, I'm sorry, 0-2.
Got Braden Knowles on deck, and then it goes to Nettles.
Reach for that one. 1 out.
Outside pitch. Aiden's been struggling a little bit with that this year, but he's going to get that fixed. He's been letting some pretty good pitches go by him, and then he'll swing at something on the third strike. But he's working on that and improving every week like the rest of them are.
14 at the plate is Knowles.
Braden Knowles.
Showing bunt.
He went for it. 0-1. Got a little breeze picking up here at Indian Field.
Yeah, Tammy sent me a text. Said we're expecting rain around 6:30, but we're a little past that.
Oh,
Maybe it's just skirting us again, coming across the swamp.
Tell Tammy to be quiet.
Whoa, hit by a pitch.
I think that's his second hit by a pitch, I believe, Adam.
Yeah. Bases loaded again for the Braves. Just 1 out.
They have 0-1 runs, 1 hit, and 3 errors. We have 3 runs, 2 hits with 3 errors. Both of us and St. Mary's need to clean up that last number.
Yeah, let me get that updated. I'll do it in between innings. I'll get that updated in between innings.
Bases loaded with 1 out with Nettles batting. I'd almost expect a bunt here if I was their team. Nope, ball high. Coach Jones is pacing back and forth over there. Ball low. 2-0.
2-0, Grover.
And also what I was getting with the Winslow, their starting pitcher for St. Mary's tonight, I know their team played in a tournament this weekend. I'd almost guarantee you he pitched. because Griffin Thomas, for us, plays on that team. And I know Griffin pitched, I believe I think Griffin pitched the championship game they played, I'm almost sure, either the elimination or championship game.
Oh, yeah?
And that's why Griffin didn't have an opportunity to pitch tonight, of course, because he pitched Saturday.
Yeah.
So.
3-1.
That's low. Ball 4.
Base on balls. We're going to walk one in. 4-0.
If I was Coach Jones, I'd be telling my 9-hole hitter right here, which is Roland, be up to bat. I'm not sure if he's in the 6th or 7th grade, but I think in the 7th, but he's a left-handed hitter. They may be changing pitchers here, but if they didn't, he would have to throw a strike, which is changing pitchers now.
And we're going to be on our 3rd pitcher now for the Bobcats. Looks like 10. Is that a 10?
It's hard to read, Adam. I think it is.
Yeah, that's a 10. That would be Rendo.
That's Parks Rendo. He's Parks normally catches for him. Not sure what he does pitching. I've not had an opportunity in a couple of years to see him pitch anyway, but he is a great baseball player and a great kid. He's got his daddy James. I know him from the tournaments and stuff. They very involved with him and done a good job. And Parks is he's a good kid, good respectable kid. I had a little slip there. I don't think we've had enough of rain for the.
I think he twisted his ankle coming off the mountains now.
Their coach hadn't walked out here yet. Maybe he's tying his shoe, I hope. Maybe he was tying his shoe, Adam. I don't think we've had enough of rain. We just had a brief couple of sprinkles. We haven't. I don't believe it would be slick out there.
I think he maybe just lost his footing. But when he came down off of it, he definitely slipped. He's favoring it now.
Yeah.
You see how he released that one?
Yeah, that first pitch got to be nervous for him. Maybe he'll work his way into it for him right here. We had a pretty long inning right here. I see Chase is outside the dugout throwing with one of the players that's not in the game right now, so keeping himself warm. So I'm assuming he's going to go back in for the 4th inning. He's done okay. They probably need to pull him out before he messes up right now.
Yeah. Well, if you're a school ball coach and your pitcher's pitched all weekend, how do you feel about that? On tournament ball.
Okay. I have been for several years a tournament coach, and I am a tournament parent. And we do not play tournament ball during school ball season, period. We don't go visit.
Right.
We do nothing with travel ball.
You dedicated to your.
We're dedicated to our school. Swing and a miss. What I do not understand, 0-1 on the batter. Their travel ball coach also coaches a middle school team.
Theirs.
He doesn't coach St. Mary's, but
Yeah.
that's a swing and a miss. He's outside pitch. I think he's a little excited right here. But to answer your question, I don't like it at all. There should be no play at that time. I'd take 3rd right here. Braden's almost getting a walking.
Low and inside.
He's halfway down right here. Nobody's holding them. They're playing up on the grass. Nobody's paying attention to them.
Yeah.
Braden could, as soon as he comes set, start walking. As soon as he picks his foot up, run and have 3rd base easy.
Well, it's got to be hard to pitch on a late Saturday night, early Sunday, and then turn around and pitch for your school on a Monday.
You cannot do it. I mean,
can't do it.
well, I mean, you can do it if you
Yeah.
want to be irresponsible with your child's arm.
Right.
We've been fortunate. That was very important to me as a coach.
Full count.
We never pitched kids too many pitches to start off with in tournaments.
Yeah.
And now look, a lot of them parents think them rings is very important. They mean nothing.
Yeah. That
Kid's future and his health is very important. So as a parent, I wouldn't let Chase go pitch a game Saturday night or Sunday morning,
Right.
and then
We're going to walk another one in.
come out here and if you throw 60 pitches on Saturday and you get and here's the other thing. What if you don't tell the middle school coach don't know anything about that, and then the kid gets back and he gets out here and throws 80 pitches to go through a whole game,
Right.
and you threw 140 pitches in 2 days? That's nonsense
Yeah, I'm
on the
going to
kid.
mess up an arm doing that too.
Ball outside, but called strike. Must have been
0-1.
on the outside of the outside corner.
That's where the parent needs to step up and say, hey, he pitched all weekend or something.
Or the kid. I mean,
Yeah,
these kids are 12 to 14 years old. You have to be responsible for yourself also.
Swing and a miss, 0-2.
I believe that's our leadoff Griffin Thomas up there. He's kind of frustrated that he even swung at that.
Still just one out, bases loaded.
Bases loaded with 1 out, 2 strikes on Griffin. Catcher's having a little meeting with the new pitcher right here. And Griffin needs to be patient, but he does not need to let anything go by. Now, the first strike Griffin had called on him was a little outside, but
Yeah.
you got to hit him if he's calling them.
That's high and away. What? He rung him up on that, Grover.
That's the same pitch he threw for the first strike. Maybe the umpires had a long. He's had a long inning also, I guess.
Yeah.
Maybe the bloods went to his feet. So we got 2 outs now, still the bases loaded. This is where Landon needs to come up with one of them good hits he has. He's been off tonight, but maybe to change the pitcher, he can see the ball better here. That's high.
Called strike.
Called strike 1 at the very top of the strike zone.
Blue might be ready to pick up the pace a little bit.
He may be ready to pick up the pace a little bit. They are on the third pitcher this inning.
That's a strike.
All right, now he needs to. But now on the other hand, you see what's going on right here. So you need to swing the bat.
Yeah.
I mean, you need to swing the bat.
The Blues turned into a pitcher's blue, so you got to turn that bat. Runner's going way in there.
That's a balk.
Oh,
Runner called out.
They get a stealing for the 3rd out. Braves 5. Bobcats nothing. We're headed to the 4th. We'll be right back.
Germs are everywhere. Whether it's coronavirus, the flu, a common cold, or just a stomach virus, contagious sickness is all around, and they each pose a certain risk to both our health and our livelihood. Why not take a safe and affordable step to help reduce those risks? If you want to help protect the spaces you enjoy and the people that enjoy them with you, or if you simply need an extra hand with cleaning, call Rogers Reflections today at 912-496-3343, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away.
All right, welcome back to Indian Field. 5-0 Braves lead. If you'd like to advertise on the CSN webcast, you can message me at 912-276-7999 or shoot us a message on Facebook at either of our Charlton Sportsnet Facebook pages, and we'll certainly get back with you as fast as we can.
Adam, I can't see the kid's number, but excuse me, I believe that's Trevor Thomas coming up for the St. Mary's Bobcats. Coming up to hit. We still have Chase Roden on the mound, still pitching.
You're doing a good job out there. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Have you ever had Chase clocked?
Yes, I have.
Is that top secret?
No.
0-2.
Matter of fact, I clocked Chase yesterday. Chase's fastball somewhere consistently around 73 to 74.
Very good.
And he throws a slider.
Foul ball out of play.
About 9 miles per hour slower than that. That does a lot of movement. I hesitated with that because I've heard a lot of people say a lot of kids throw a lot faster than what I've got them on a radar gun. But he now when he's pitching, he will consistently throw in a game around 70.
Got him.
Around 70.
That's 6.
6 strikeouts for Roden.
1 out.
He could be doing a lot better than that, though.
A little high, 1-0.
Their dugout's chanting to be 1-1, so they're still in the ball game. They're still wanting to play. That's good. Their kids ain't hanging their heads. They're still in the game.
1-2.
That's 2-1. Called that a ball.
He called that a ball?
Yep. That's 2-2.
2-2 now.
I did say
I thought he swung though. He swung on that on that second pitch.
Blues got it at 2-2. Adam. There you go.
Got him on that one. I'm telling you, Grover, I wish I had it on replay. I didn't hit the replay tonight, but I'm telling you he swung at that second pitch.
I believe that'll be strikeout number 8. We need one more out. We've got the top of our lineup. The 2, 3, and 4 hitters will be coming up.
Just outside, 1-0.
Pop up.
Foul ball back out of play, 1-1.
Where they at in their lineup, Adam? I can't read their numbers.
A little low. 2-1. Foul ball, 2-2. They're battling down there.
Who's 18 on their roster, Adam?
Sir?
Who's 18 for them? 1-8.
18 for them?
Yes.
Give me just a second. Foul ball out of play again. They're battling. 18 for them is Wyatt Ivy.
Wyatt Ivy.
Wyatt Ivy.
Throw your best pitch right here, babe. These is probably throw him a slider right here.
Got him. Whoa! Blue says no, not yet. Full count.
Well, I will tell you for 100%, if Eli Hobbs runs off that field like that,
It was a strike.
it's a strike. He does not play with that. You need to bear down its full count right here and throw a good ball. There you go.
Got him on that one. 3 up, 3 down for Roden. Bottom of the 4th coming up. We'll be right back.
ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
Why buy from the new Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center?
We'll treat you like good friends and neighbors should. That's the Walker Jones way.
Plus, a lot of our employees here at Walker Jones have been working 10, 20, even 30 years serving our community.
And we'll always get you the best price possible. At Walker Jones Mega Center, we have all makes and models.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center on Memorial Drive in Waycross and online at walkerjones.com.
The Running Bear Outpost, located in the heart of Traders Hill Campground in Folkestone, Georgia at 1388 Tracy's Ferry Road, just yards from the St. Mary's River where there's great fishing, boating, beach fun, and more. We have all of your camping needs from ice and snow cones to boiled peanuts, drinks, snacks, and so much more. Charcoal, Coleman fuel, and camping supplies. Come and join the river or camp with us under these peaceful, majestic oaks for just $20 a night, full hookup for RVs and campers, or $10 a night for tent camping. We look forward to seeing you in the Running Bear Outpost. Come out and relax a spell. All right, welcome back to Indian Field. Braves 5, Bobcats nothing, bottom of the 4th.
Got Landon Taylor coming up here, Adam. He was at bat with 2 strikes a while ago when we tried to steal home and got through out, so he's back with a fresh count.
He's got an empty count now, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
I don't know if Eli Hobbs is protesting.
Back. I'm getting old, Grover.
I agree with that. and normally you got Sammy Hendricks up here with you, and he's got to be like 75.
Who's that?
Sammy.
Sammy, you think he's about 75?
He's got to be 75.
Got to
so
be.
You don't have a whole lot of help most of the time.
I heard he talks a lot too.
He may on here, but he doesn't at work. We got Landon Taylor and Eli Hobbs, and I guess Chase is going to join them. So I guess they're going to do rock paper scissors to see who's going to hit. But it should be Landon Taylor hitting because he was in the middle of his at bat when we got our last third out a while ago. So they may have a little confusion going on right here with the coaches or umpires or whomever.
Here comes Coach Jones. But you're right, he still had a count on him.
That's right. As long as he hadn't struck out, that's his at bat. Because there was no swing, there's nothing to even discuss right here. This is what frustrates you as a baseball fan, the parent.
Mm-hmm. Now, he had 2 strikes on him when they were still in home.
That's right.
Could they have possibly called the 3rd strike the out?
Can't call the 3rd striking out and call the tag on the runner out, Adam. It's got to be one or the other. And there was no play. If you remember, I know you don't have replay, but Landon Taylor was actually backing out when the play was made at the plate.
Right.
So
Yeah, I didn't turn the replay on the night prior to the game.
But you can re-watch it later on.
Oh, yeah.
As a fan.
You go back and watch it and look at that pretty grass.
I told the ones I knew from St. Mary's, I told them, anybody that couldn't come, how to go to your Facebook page at charltonsports.net or your personal page. I was normally on it also at Adam Bell, and you can find it, the YouTube link to get on it and watch it. So maybe some of their parents that couldn't make the ride over from St. Mary's for work or whatever is able to watch their kids also.
That's where we get a lot of reviews on these games is replay. People going back and watching afterwards. We're having a long discussion about this.
I just don't understand what's taking so long with this. If it ends like it should, Landon Taylor should be at bat.
Yeah.
Then we'll have Eli Hobbs coming up, and Chase Roden behind him, or second, third, and fourth hole hitters.
It's either one or the other. I don't know why this is taking so long.
Yeah, at this point, that's what's frustrating to me as a parent, baseball fan, or a coach. At this point, just make a decision
and go with
it. It don't matter if it's right or wrong, because ultimately, it's like the ball that looked perfect a while ago, getting called a ball. The one Eli Hobbs, and that is 100% a fact. If Eli Hobbs catches the ball and he starts running through the dugout,
that's
because it was a fine pitch.
Yeah.
Eli does a very good job behind the plate as a catcher.
He doesn't try to sell a strike?
He does not. He will not sell a strike.
Yeah.
I've had the opportunity for him to play for me. His daddy Snapper coached him on most of what he was coached on, but he would guest play with me from time to time a lot, and he doesn't try to make a strike out of one. He doesn't try to move the ball, do a lot of showmanship with the glove, which but he does an awesome job at catching defensively.
Yeah. He's had a good game back there behind the plate tonight. We need the Jeopardy theme right now out of the press box.
I think.
That's the only thing it could be. I don't know what else they could be talking about.
I have no idea, but at this point, there's nothing really to talk about.
Let's play ball.
Landon Taylor should be at bat. Eli should be on deck, and Chase should be in the hole.
Yep.
And and I'm going to tell you, if their coach is going to stand there and keep talking about it, they need to tell him to go to the dugout and let's get to playing ball.
At this point, if you're the Bobcats, you've killed so much time arguing this call, your pitcher's done got cold again.
And we have rain. We have rain coming in also, which I think we're going to be good. But let's get to playing some ball. Like, we don't even need to be discussing now. Tell him to go to the dugout and let's get behind the plate.
He's still talking about it.
And Brian Knowles must have left because Brian Knowles, Braden's daddy, must have left because he'd have been yelling at him by now about let's play ball.
Now Brian never confronted an umpire. Now, come on now.
I'm not saying he confronts him, but Brian's vocal.
Yeah.
I've never heard Brian. Now, saying that, I've never heard Brian say anything out of the way to any kid.
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Or adult.
But he's vocal. He was vocal.
Exactly. So, now to end all the discussion, we have Landon Taylor coming up to bat.
Now, Brian's actually tried his hand at umpiring for a while. Is he still doing that?
I hope not. Ball outside.
Ball outside.
Look, I didn't know that. I hope he has no business umpiring.
I got back in umpiring for a year or two for the rec department. I think Brian was out there a little bit doing that. I actually think he did something with the GHSA too, but I might be wrong on that.
Oh, there's no way.
2-0.
Brian doesn't have the temperament. Saying that, now everybody fusses about umpire, but it's a lot easier to stand there and look at it and think that's an easy job. Anybody that thinks that needs to sign up and stand behind that plate and see how difficult it is. So it's a difficult job to do, and you have parents that make it twice as hard on them.
Yeah.
And I know you've said it the Georgia High School Sports Association is looking for umpires and
They're always looking for umpires.
referees and stuff. That was a
3-1.
mercy call, 3-1. But why in the world would you want to listen to some of the parents?
What's that?
Why would you want to listen to some of the parents? And sometimes with us, it's fans that don't have a kid out there.
Yeah, you got to have thick skin to be an official nowadays.
Oh,
I
my
mean,
goodness. That's ball 4.
Ball 4, Braves get their leadoff batter on base.
That was a very good job by Landon Taylor being patient at that at-bat. I believe with the bases loaded a while ago, he was being a little impatient, so
Yeah,
we got him on base now.
we got him back on base. Yeah, when you want to be an official nowadays, especially with the live streaming and everything, you know, you just got to be able to tune it out because everybody's critical. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it's going to happen. And
Big hit.
that is
Does that stay fair?
That's down, a fair ball in the outfield.
Fair ball.
Landon Taylor is rounding
One
third,
run's
going
gonna
to home.
He's going to score.
That's going to be a stand-up double for Eli Hobbs. Good job right there. Great hit down the left field line. Stayed fair. Got over the top of the outfielder's
Stand-up double. That was a big hit.
That was a big hit. We got another insurance run right there for our pitching. Be 6-0. No outs, and Eli Hobbs on second. Chase Roden is at bat, and we got another discussion coming from, I guess, they may be switching some kids in right here.
Eli got a hold of that thing now.
He did. That was a good hit.
And we're going to have another discussion here. Is there an issue with a batting order? Or?
I know. Our batting order is dead on.
Oh, this time it's parents.
I think they're now, he may have somebody keeping game changer. I don't know if they changed their lineup right here.
Yeah.
Now, we will have a parent that will say something every once in a while.
I think they directed that one toward the fans that time.
Well,
Coach Jones said something.
we had that Saturday play in Camden.
Yeah.
And I know the guy from Camden side that they called Coach Marksman. He was the administrator at that time. That was JV playing.
Mm-hmm.
And made him go say something to two of their parents. And they said like absolutely nothing. A bad call was made.
Yeah.
And it was something to the effect is, Blue Man, you missed that one. That was it. They gave him a warning. He actually just moved out of the stands and went and stood, next to the visiting dugout and just stayed quiet. That's what I was saying about these umpires. It's a difficult job, but you have got not to have your heart on your sleeve when you come.
You have to be like me and just be deaf and not hear a thing.
That's right. Maybe Chase can swap places with Eli right here.
Eli's going. No throw to third.
Ball 1 on the batter right here. 1-0. We got 0 outs with a man at third. And I know the kid at the plate, he's going to be looking to hit something.
Low and away. 2-0.
He's looking for something to drive here. Ball 3, a little bit of
3-0. He'll probably let this one go. Chase won't. He'll swing out.
Not unless, if Coach Jones tells him to, but he's going to have to tell him.
Called
Which
strike.
apparently he did.
He told him not to swing on that one, didn't he?
3-1. And then he's going to swing at that.
Full count.
He's normally pretty patient at the plate.
Swing and a miss.
Eli's got caught in a throwdown right here. He slipped and fell. So we have a strikeout, and
Bobcats turned 2 on that one.
Eli had got a little greedy right there at third base, and when he went to get back, lost his foot and fell down. So we got 2 outs. David Walters up to bat right here. Outside, 1-0. Coach from St. Mary's getting on to his kids in the outfield about moving around. Outside, pass ball. Two and 0.
2-0.
Braves have 2 outs here. Nobody aboard. David Walters up to bat with a 2-0 count.
I thought we were going to blow it wide open there for a second after Eli got that big hit.
Yep. Can't make mistakes on base running. Can't swing at bad pitches.
Outside corner. Outside. 2-1.
2-1.
How you like that adjustment on the fly, Grover?
He's better than I am at it.
I've done that a time or two.
David got us a base hit a while ago, scored a run. Oh,
Yeah, I think he swung at that one.
way outside.
2-2. Nobody on.
Two and two. Another ball outside. I believe that got their catcher. We should have times right here for a minute.
Full count. Did that get the catcher?
That got the catcher. Ball come in low and bounced up on him right there. Coach is returning to the dugout. Catcher's up. Looks like everything's good with him.
Full count.
Bottom of the fourth. Braves lead 6-0 against St. Mary's Bobcats. Oh,
That one got away from him. Base on balls.
a little high, ball 4.
Just a tad high.
Braves will have Aiden Cruz coming up to bat. David Walter gets base on balls.
You can see them numbers from here, or you just know who it is?
I know who it is.
Okay. I was going to say, 'cause, man, I tell you, I have to wait on them numbers to show up on the scoreboard over there.
I just got a text, Adam, saying they was talking about if they could use drop 5s. I guess that was St. Mary's question. There's no regulation over, and there's no governing body, but I know that our policy through Coach Marchman is our middle school uses drop 3s from the time they're in 6th grade till they complete high school. But St. Mary's plays, I think they play in what they call a league with
Okay.
Glenn and Brunswick or whomever, and they're allowed to use drop 5s.
Got him at second.
I tell you,
That was close.
they good move by the pitcher.
All right, so hold on. All right, we're headed to the top of the fifth. Braves lead 6-0. All right, now what were you saying now?
Camden, St. Mary's, I believe Hilliard, they are allowed to use drop fives. I think Florida schools are allowed to use them, and then when they play in that league, their league lets them use a drop five. I know Brunswick and St. Mary's and Camden, they can use drop fives. We don't play in a league, and Coach Marchman of the high school, the head baseball coach for our programs here, he wants our kids to use a drop three from the time they start middle school, start playing school ball.
I got you.
So, but I got a text message saying that long discussion they was having wasn't about what we thought it was about with Landon being the next batter. They was having a discussion. I guess St. Mary's come out there because they're the one that initiated the conversation for a while for our coach come out there wanting to know if they was allowed to use drop fives.
Oh, okay. So that was what the whole discussion was about.
Maybe they're trying to get their bat speed up on the pitching. I don't know. But they may have told their kids to use drop threes while they're playing.
I got you.
A school that uses drop threes, and they may be trying to use drop fives now. I don't know. But that was a text message I just received from one of the fans up there.
Well, that's a good explanation because that other one had us puddled.
Well, yeah, I couldn't really figure out why we was discussing it. And honest to goodness, I don't know why we discussed a drop five for that long. Either say yes or no and let's play ball.
Yeah, yes or no, and let's go. All right, top of the fifth.
We have Chase Roden still pitching for the
98 at the plate. And a football number.
Ball one outside.
1-0. 98 is
popped up out of play.
Jacob Parker.
Be 1-1. Jacob Parker, I'm also familiar with him. He also played on a team that I was coaching one time. That would have been a strike last half inning, but that's, I guess, 2-1. That's 2-2. That ball, the one before it looked like more a strike from where we're sitting at.
Oh, pretty pitch. Got him.
Good gracious, boys. I believe he's working on that about 10 strikeouts.
That's 10 or 11.
So batter wanted to move out there, but we got 0-1.
You tell Chase he was on prime time tonight. Is that what this is, man?
No, he a little high with that one. That's 1-1 on the batter.
1-1.
He's in a rhythm.
There. He's in a groove right now.
He starts working fast on the mound. He's usually doing pretty good with his pitching.
You see his pace is picked up too? He's just boom, 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 boom.
He's waiting on a call now, or he'd already threw it.
Got him swinging, dropped third.
No, that was a foul ball. It went in fair territory, but I believe it went off the batter, so that'll be a foul ball. Still counts 1-2.
I like Eli coming out of there and playing no matter what. That's our catch. Our catchers have that trademark over here.
I'm going to tell you, and it's not apparent. My older son, Kobe and Clint, played for Charlton County, and I didn't see much baseball before that, but Kobe started that hustling behind the plate. And then that fed on to the catcher behind him, which I believe was Derek King. Derek got a scholarship off his hustling behind that plate, and this live stream we're doing right now.
Yeah.
So that had started around Kobe, and then it has just continued on.
Yeah, that reputation.
Trevor knows you wasn't gonna find a young and hustle behind the plate. 2-2 on the batter. That should be 3-2 full count on a good-looking pitch right here. Needs to hunker down and throw a strike.
Ball 4.
I guess he figured if he was going to walk, he should hit him in the leg.
Yeah, that seems to be a trademark over here at Charlton County with our catchers. I don't care if it's a dead ball or what. They're going 190 to nothing.
And I know I probably missed a catcher between Trevor Knowles and Colby, but it was every catcher we've had has done an excellent job since that time period. We just
throw to first is wide. Runners headed to third. He'll hold there. Runners at second and third for the Bobcats.
I tell you what happened right there is I believe our catcher and our pitcher was both trying to make the same play at the same time in the same territory. So now we really need to – we got one out with runners in scoring position. And would look for that was their leadoff batter, Eli Cox, and that's – He'll bunt when he's not told to bunt for a hit like that. So he was trying to get something started, or the coach wasn't wanting it. Worked.
16 at the plate. That is Roden.
Well, Roden bats right-handed and pitches left-handed.
Touch high. 1-0. That's what they got. There it is.
I'm scared to say till he calls it, but 1-1 on the batter. It's hard to tell, I guess, from this angle we have right here. Oh.
Whoa. 2-1.
He needs to take a breath right here and focus. Might be a little frustrated with the play they had where him and Eli was going for the same real estate. Get back in a rhythm right here. There you go.
Strike.
2-2, one out. Runners on third and second for the St. Mary's Bobcats.
If he can get him here, back in pretty good shape.
Ball
Just
4.
missed. I had 2-2, but evidently that was ball 4. The scoreboard over there had 2-2 also.
So now we have bases loaded, one out. We need to play some good defense right here and have some decent pitching, and we can get out of this. We're still in pretty good shape. Oh, ball low. One and one.
1-1. Just bring that fastball. Get back in that rhythm again. Hit to the shortstop. Throw to home. Got him. Throw to first. There you go.
The kid quit running.
Yeah, he quit running.
I don't know what that was about, but the kid quit running. Double play. Good. Hey, that was good heads up by our shortstop, Griffin Thomas. He made the play at home plate. All Eli had to do was stand on the bag, and must have been some confusion by the runner. And probably
why'd he quit running?
I don't know if the kid.
Unless he thought it was 2 outs.
I don't know. It's middle school. These kids are learning. I'm not taking anything away from their player right there. The best thing about that is Griffin Thomas made a good play and got us out at home, and then Eli got us to play at first, made a good throw to first base.
Well, the Braves get out of it. Bobcats had bases loaded with one out. Braves get out of it on a double play. Kind of an odd play, but hey, it works. We'll take it.
If we'll take anything we can get.
I heard that, man. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made Friday night football electrifying. As the official energy provider of the GHSA, Georgia's EMCs are proud to support high school athletics in the communities we serve, standing behind every hike, every completed pass, and every team celebration. Because we know that today's high school athletes are tomorrow's local leaders. Georgia's EMCs.
Okefenokee Sportsman is locally owned by Fred and Rawling Coley, who have loyally served the people of Folkestone, Georgia, and surrounding counties for 17 years. Hunting and fishing supplies, as well as live bait, are our specialties. Join us on Saturday, October the 10th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. to mix and mingle with vendors from the hunting industry and enjoy live music from Matt Knowles. Local, loyal, and laid back, Okefenokee Sportsman.
Whatever your view on the world's current happenings,
We're back.
Okay, Griffin caught that ball. Okay, 10-4. All right, bye.
What was it? Okay. That was a line drive?
Griffin caught the ball.
Right.
Which I couldn't tell that from here. But Griffin caught the ball, so that made 2 outs. And when he threw that thing to home,
that made the third out.
That made the third out.
So that wasn't a one hop to shortstop. He called that a line shot.
That's right.
Excuse me.
And their runners was going, so I'm assuming that's still a force play at home.
Yep.
So that makes sense.
Excuse me.
Oh. I thought he got hit by the pitch right here, but 1-0. I believe.
Excuse me. Went down the wrong way. 2-0.
We got Aiden Cruz up the bat right here.
Number 10 is what they have on the scoreboard.
Aiden Cruz is who this is. And after Cruz, we'll have Braden Knowles, Nettles, and then our number 9 will come up after that if we get through the first 3. Outside, strike.
Outside corner. Welcome to my world, Grover.
That's a nice pitch.
Inside, 3-1.
Inside, 3-1. I'm not guessing anymore.
I do it all the time, and I say I'll quit doing it, and I get back in that rhythm again, and I can't help it. Foul ball, full count.
A little behind that one.
So I was watching the play in the screen on the line drive, but I thought it was so low. I thought maybe it was, a one hop or something.
That's what I had from the angle we had. But either way, great play.
Hey, either way, I'm telling you, we'll take it. Inside, base on balls, leadoff batter on at first.
Must have a pretty low pitch count on our pitcher because I seen him stretching with some bands like he was going to come out for the be the 6th inning after this one.
Whoa.
He ducked and
that hit his bat for an actual fair ball.
And out at first.
That was weird.
That was weird. Runner advances to second.
1 out.
I think Coach Jones probably telling him right now to take the bat down with you when you duck like that.
We've had a little bit of everything in this game, haven't we?
We have had a little bit of everything. That's for sure.
One out.
Hold on to that rail. I know. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, young man. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, Grover.
You're welcome.
All of our fans watching just heard them tops pop.
That was Sprites.
That's Sprite.
As
Ooh, pretty pitch.
great pitch.
0-2.
And for any confusion for anybody that knows me, that's not a Coke because we are out of Cokes at Indian Field.
He's going. Oh,
Hey, back.
1-2. Y'all don't forget, tomorrow we've got Clinch County coming to town. We'll be live right here. First pitch is 5:30, I believe. Yeah. We're going to go live about 15 minutes before the first pitch. Swampore tomorrow right here on CSN.
Little high pass ball.
Safe at third. Two and two.
I believe we'll have, this is Nettles at bat, and we'll have Roland is on deck. And then the top of the order, Griffin Thomas should be in the hole.
So is the new region format, is it because of COVID or is it just something they've decided to start doing?
Man, I've heard it was that's a strike. Got
2 outs.
strike three right down the middle.
Yeah, you got to swing at that.
You got to swing at that one. I've heard that it would give COVID less of a chance to travel. With the, but you're still traveling. None of this makes any sense to me. COVID has been a devastating thing.
Yeah.
My mama's had it. I've known people that has passed away from it, but I probably know a whole lot more people that has passed away with pneumonia. And hopefully we can get through the silliness of the COVID era and get back to normal state of life. We have
1-1.
1-1 and 2 outs here.
I saw an article the other day from John Hopkins said we should have quote unquote herd immunity for the whole nation by April.
Well, I know it was different times and different days, but
safe at home.
Safe at home.
We still home. 7-0 Braves.
When I was a kid, Adam, if one of my cousins got the chicken pox,
Yeah.
we had a chicken pox party. It didn't matter if you liked your cousin or not, but everybody had to go and play with him. So we'd all get the chicken pox and go on about our business. And I know, I know COVID's a whole lot different thing, but
I know.
They've some studies that show were shutting down was the worst thing to do. And I don't know about. I have no idea about the COVID or anything medical, but I do know some of my friends. That's pitch in the dirt, got the catcher a little bit right there. I do know some close personal friends of mine that own small businesses that killed.
Yeah.
You're having a problem right now with sponsorship to keep this live streaming going.
Yeah.
And that's probably got a lot to do with it, from the
does.
business that was
I know
lost.
it does.
On the other hand, if you owned a tin factory where roofing, everybody put roofs on their house, you could not get in Farmers and Builders here in town, or Lowe's or Home Depot in different towns is full of people because they're fixing everything around the house.
Yeah.
So it hurt the economy bad. My whole thing is we had states that was not letting people go worship God in church houses and congregate.
Right.
But you could go to Walmart and
I never
walk in
understood
Walmart with probably 5 times the amount of people in the average church.
Runner back at first.
Base on balls, that'll bring up our leadoff batter for the Charlton County Braves, Griffin Thomas. Unless they've made a change.
We're gonna have another pitching change. This will be pitcher number 4 for the Bobcats. Little feller. Number 23.
I don't know.
Let's see here. Number 23. Who are you? I must be looking at that wrong. I don't see a 23. 33. Yeah, there's a 23.
33.
Jackson Renault.
Who's 33?
33 is Trace Joyner.
Well, it looks like a 2-3 one time when you look at it, or a 3-3 one time. So, I believe that's going to be 23. Adam, you was correct.
23 is Renault.
I don't.
Yeah, I think that's a 2-3. I've got the camera zoomed out on the pitcher catcher, but I'm still looking at a 6-inch screen. So runner at first, 2 outs. Braves up 7-0.
I don't think the pitcher they had in was doing all that bad a job. It may be they may be with a pitch count or something.
Yeah.
He was throwing a pretty good ball game for them.
I mean, they were keeping us. I mean, in 2 outs, runner at first, they were keeping us. I mean, fairly at.
That
in
wasn't
check,
like he was.
you know?
He threw a pitch right there that got away from the catcher, but
I didn't get the impression he was blown up or anything.
I didn't either. I mean, they wasn't in a situation with, bases loaded with no outs right
Yeah.
there. I mean, they got 2 outs and we just had a runner on first. So they may have been going with a pitch count. A little high.
1-0.
He was warming up pretty good, but the first 2 balls he's thrown right here has been high.
2-0. He fakes the throw, pickoff throw to first.
Adam, the younger softball team, must have finished up what they was. Coach Baxter just called wanting an update on the ball game here. So
How'd they do?
I didn't get a chance to ask him. I'll ask him with our next break and see how they done.
3-0.
Ball high.
Ball 4.
Base on balls.
Runners at first and second.
Boy, I tell you, Saturday with our JV game with Coach Young, I thought, man, he's got these kids on a short leash, but he had told them before the game started, if you walk 1 batter,
Oh, yeah?
I'm changing pitchers.
Really?
And I don't know if that was for the guy that started the game pitching for him, but anybody that come in, if they walked 1 batter,
That was it.
that was it. If that was the first batter they faced, that was it. And I assure you that probably hurt some parents' feelings, but actually one of the kids that got pulled out was telling me, about it. And Coach Young's going to do a good job for us because his heart's in the right place. And I am super proud he come back to coach here at Charlton County.
Well, they won, though, right?
They did. They actually won by run rule against Camden County, which is, I believe, a 6A.
7A.
7A. JV, and then our varsity played after we had a doubleheader Saturday.
Right.
The varsity lost to them. I want to say 9-5. Got Landon Taylor up to bat.
1-1.
2 outs here.
Yeah, 2 outs. We're in the bottom of the 5th.
Bottom of the 5th inning. A little high. Hadn't had a spray.
I don't get that pitching change.
Well, like I said, he could. They could be holding that youngin to a pitch count also.
And nothing against the young man up there now. I'm not knocking the young man, but
No.
but I don't get that. I don't get that change.
Well, I don't question changes like that because you don't never know.
Right.
We had a great opportunity to win our first state championship, and a kid, and I knew the kid, his daddy, his stepdaddy at that time, was begging Coach Marksman to put him back in our third and final game, and the game before they couldn't touch the kid. And
base on balls.
He had threw a pretty good bit of pitches, but he had done that lots of times away from school. And I've got ultimate respect for Coach Marksman for this. He told that boy's daddy that he did not care about a state championship as much as he cared about that kid's arm, and he could have had a chance to play at the next level, and he was not going to be the one to ruin it.
Well, can't argue that.
Got Eli Hobbs up, got a ground ball to shortstop, bobbled it. Going to have bases loaded with Chase Roden coming up with 2 outs.
Another run scores for the Tribe, or for the Braves.
And the truth to be told, Chase is due for a hit sometime right here because his bat's been off tonight. Some of these kids see a lot faster pitching, and when they get slow pitching, it's our girls softball team. I watched their slow pitch the other day. Gabby Tillis that plays for us, probably one of the best softball players. Not the best, but can hit a ball. She can do everything. And with that slow pitch, I told her after the game, baby, you just can't play slow pitch softball. She couldn't hit that thing for nothing.
Low and away, 2-0. We get a decent hit, we could run roll right here.
That's going to be out here center
right
field. Caught by the center fielder. Runners is tagging up. We're going to have one score right there. Nope. That's the 3rd out for us, Adam. We had been in the inning for a while right here.
He made a nice catch out here.
He did make a nice catch. Ain't nothing to be ashamed of the hit. Just hit it to somebody.
We're headed to the 6th. Braves lead 8-0. We'll be right back.
No denying germs are everywhere. Whether it's coronavirus, the flu, a common cold, or just a stomach virus, contagious sickness is all around, and they each pose a certain risk to both our health and our livelihood. Why not take a safe and affordable step to help reduce those risks? If you want to help protect the spaces you enjoy and the people that enjoy them with you, or if you simply need an extra hand with cleaning, call Rogers Reflections today at 912-496-3343, and don't forget to like us on Facebook.
Since 2009, Southeastern Automotive Group has been buying for and selling to most of the franchise dealerships in the area. What if you were able to bypass the big dealerships with the big markups? Buy direct from the supplier. Save thousands of dollars on your next vehicle purchase. Have a trade-in? No problem. With used vehicles in such high demand, Southeastern Automotive Group has dealers ready to buy your trade. If Southeastern Automotive Group doesn't have the perfect vehicle for you, using their vehicle locator program, they will have it shipped in without any hassle or haggling you hate. With over hundreds of thousands of cars available at auctions across the nation, your next vehicle purchase is just a click away. ESP Specialist in Fabrication is located at 169 Little Phoebe Church Road in Folkestone, Georgia. President Mark Pickering and his employees utilize the latest technology with a skilled workforce to supply customers with the best custom fabrication possible. Serving clients at home and abroad makes ESP a premier employer in Charlton County. For all your specialty and fabrication needs, contact ESP at 912-496-2583 today. They're also on Facebook at ESP Specialist Fabrication. ESP is a proud sponsor of Charlton Sportsnet.
All right, welcome back. 8-0 Braves leading the Bobcats. We're in the 6th.
Going to have a pitching change, Adam. We're going to Chase Roden's going to be out for the Braves right here and go back to his defensive spot. He normally is at third base, and Landon Taylor's coming in here to pitch for us to try to finish off the game. Landon,
I think unofficially Chase Roden finished the game with 11 Ks.
I believe it was 11 strikeouts.
That's not a bad night.
Not a bad night. He could always do better.
That's Daddy.
We have the great thing about Landon Taylor here is I've coached Landon since T-ball, and the first time Landon has ever seen a live game and him standing on the mound was the beginning part of this year, and he came in a game that we were actually getting the teeth knocked out of us, and I watched him during the outing improve the whole time. Pitch outside, but a good 2-0, 0-2 pitch.
Yeah.
And Landon's pitched now for us. This will be probably his third time coming out and pitching for us. There we go.
Foul ball.
Out of play. That's always been that's always why I enjoy coaching. I remember Landon, he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn the first time he started hitting the ball good. Mm-hmm. That was better than us winning ball games by a long shot. Got a ground ball, foul right
ball.
Here. And Landon is a competitor. He wrestles. He does a
high fly ball. That's caught at second.
I believe old Griffin was probably calling that. My man David, I've coached David Walters since he was in T-ball, so I can talk about him. David probably wasn't listening too good. Kind of had to back off at the last minute right there, but made the play. Griffin did, behind second base. 1 out. Ground ball to Griffin.
Short. Oh, takes a wild hop on him. You see that hop?
I did. Don't know if it got him on the foot. He missed it a little bit, but that is one thing. We have a very nice field here, but once you play on it a little bit, it's like any other field. And you can get a bad hop if you let it get too far in the grass or in the clay with you off the grass. Them being down 0-8. You think they're going to play a little small ball right here, Adam?
Showing butt. Foul. 0-1.
Bunted it back behind him. I imagine that's about what I figured that coach is trying to get something going here for him.
Throw down to first.
Yes, sir. Got him in a run down right here. Throw to second. Back to first.
Oh!
Throws a little.
Got away from him on that one.
Got away from him on that one, but their runner should have learned an important lesson right here. I believe that's Trevor Thomas playing for them, which may have got hurt a little bit on the play. We're having a coach come out and take a look at him. And Landon's actually, he's still in a learning process with his pitching thing. He's having to learn how to hold runners on. I mean, he's going through the whole process, and he's done a fine job when he's come in pitching. And he's like one of my youngins too. I'm proud of him. I imagine we're probably going to.
Outside. 2-1.
He keeps playing with him. Our outfielder overrun the ball. No throw to second.
Safe as second.
Well, the thing about that is Eli's going to keep him honest, and if he keeps messing around like he'll make himself look bad here in a little bit. But that's what I was telling you the other night during the varsity game where we was talking. We got a lot of youth on this team also.
Mm-hmm.
Swing and a miss.
2-2.
That'll be the third strike.
That was the third strike?
That was the third strike.
We'll take it.
Landon Taylor with a strikeout.
I got 2. They got 2 outs too. I got 2 outs. Ooh, got a little chill.
It feels nice, don't it? That may be that moisture coming. Cold strike on the first pitch.
0-1. Foul ball, 0-2.
Straight back behind him to the net.
Go over out at the campground. The water's been up, last week.
That's right.
We had a camper, grandfather and his granddaughter, fishing in the parking lot down at the bottom of the hill. She caught a 5-pound catfish in the parking lot.
Well, bless her heart.
Big lead. He's going.
Yeah.
Batter went.
The batter went. I don't know if he needs to ask for help right here. But the umpire in the field's probably going to be out of position for that. It's 1-2 on the batter.
1-2.
That's one of the things I was talking about with Landon. He'll forget that runner's there or use that high leg kick like he did, but and now he's slide stepping. That's some of the things that
2-2
at this level he's just going to have to learn to get better with time, and that's what he's out here doing and doing a fine job at it. That's a pop-up.
Fly ball. That's going to be out here in center.
Attaboy.
He holds on, makes the grab.
Hayden Cruz makes the grab at center field for us for the third out. Braves still up 8-0. Going to be the bottom of the 6th coming up.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Why buy from the new Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center?
We'll treat you like good friends and neighbors should. That's the Walker Jones way.
Plus, a lot of our employees here at Walker Jones have been working 10, 20, even 30 years serving our community.
And we'll always get you the best price possible. At Walker Jones Mega Center, we have all makes and models.
Walker Jones Used Car Mega Center on Memorial Drive in Waycross and online at walkerjones.com.
The Running Bear Outpost, located in the heart of Traders Hill Campground in Folkestone, Georgia at 1388 Tracy's Ferry Road, just yards from the St. Mary's River where there's great fishing, boating, beach fun, and more. We have all of your camping needs from ice and snow cones to boiled peanuts, drinks, snacks, and so much more. Charcoal, Coleman fuel, and camping supplies. Come and join the river or camp with us under these peaceful, majestic oaks for just $20 a night, full hookup for RVs and campers, or $10 a night for tent camping. We look forward to seeing you in the Running Bear Outpost. Come out and relax a spell.
Years, Georgia's electric membership cooperatives have made.
Welcome back. We got an update while we were at a commercial break. Our JV Indians defeated the Baker County Wildcats tonight, 15-1 in Baker County. That's a big win.
That's a big win. That's my old high school out of just south of us right here in Charlton County in Florida. Coach Young's doing a great job. Great job with that JV team. We got a lot to look forward to. We've got some,
JV's undefeated, aren't they?
I'm not sure, but they have won way more than they've lost if they're not.
I know.
They've done a real good job.
I think they're undefeated. I can't think of a game they've lost.
Coach Young, he works hard with our boys, and we've got a pretty good feeder system in Charlton County. We a football town for years, but once we started winning in baseball, and that's what it took. Mm-hmm. Now we have a lot of kids interested in baseball and doing the right things with it.
Yeah.
In today's whether it's a fair to the world or not, in today's age of baseball, if a kid does not play travel ball, he doesn't even have hardly a good chance to get on a high school field. Unless you got them freaks of nature that's just a great athlete, but you have baseball is you've got to stay at it. Or I've seen kids that was better than most and quit playing for about 2 years, and then the other kids that was nowhere near as good as that kid would be way above their level at that time. And as a parent, it's unfair because it's a lot of money. A lot of people don't understand
it's
a
lot of money.
A lot of commitment. It doesn't take a rich person to be a travel baseball parent, but it takes someone who is unselfish and gives up a lot of what they want to do so their kid can do what he loves.
A travel ball parent doesn't have a weekend. They're at the ball field.
I don't know what we're doing now, but we're having another discussion with the coach, parents, meetings at the mound.
We're changing the batting order around?
At this point, we probably could be. Coach Jones tries to get some of the younger, inexperienced players. Yes, we're changing the batting order. At this point, it's 8-0 going into some of the final innings right here. He's going to try to get some of our kids some experience where he can.
Boy, you feel that cold air coming in?
I love that cold air coming in. We got some rain pushing in from somewhere. You can feel it. It's coming over that swamp.
Yeah. We just need to get this game out of here before that rain gets there. I got a lot of gear to load.
That's right. Anyone that gets a chance should really come. Adam, they really could come. They probably should sit and watch some of this stuff you do and some of the stuff you unload just to be able to do this. They'd have a lot more appreciation of how much work it takes you to do this for us, and so we can watch our kids or watch 2-0 on the batter, or watch someone else's kid play.
I thought he called that a strike.
That should be 3-0 right there.
That should be. Yeah, I enjoyed it. There's a lot of stuff involved, but I do enjoy it.
I guess he called that a strike.
I guess he did call that one a strike. I thought I saw his hand do like that. That's why I was like, what in the world? Because that was way Anyway.
What he's doing is, I guess that's strike 2 now.
He called that a strike.
Well, I guess their pitcher's got a
full
little
count.
bit of rhythm right here.
He's going to make these batters swing that bat.
This batter's out. Yeah, okay.
Base on balls.
That's right. It'll be number 32, Brown, come in to hit right here. This is some of our more inexperienced younger players is getting a chance to get their swings in here, get to play some baseball. I was trying to see if he's you really got to wait till they put their numbers on the scoreboard. It's probably going to slow the pace of the game down. We got number 44's got up on the board for the Indians batting.
You got him over there?
I believe Fellows is what that says on the roster here. Little high.
Little chin music.
You better learn how to turn backside on that.
We get a couple across. That'll wind us up. I can get this gear loaded before that rain hits. He was hit by a pitch there, I believe.
I believe it must have hit the catcher. We runner advances on a pass ball.
I thought he was hit, but I guess not. 2-0. Woo, man.
Feels good, don't it?
It feels good, but it's a little nippy.
Keeps the mosquitoes off. Oh, swinging a
A
miss.
little high. I don't know why he swung at that, but
Because he's ready to take his hats, Adam. He don't get much of an opportunity. He's going to take advantage of it while he can.
He's going to hit the ball if he can get an opportunity, huh?
That's right. Foul ball.
2-2.
2-2. Hey, as long as he's not standing up there watching the third strike come in, I'm happy about it.
Give him credit for that. He's swinging the bat. He's not looking.
Oh, he's going to steal third on us right here. And
Stole third.
he stole third. Pitch on the batter was high, bringing the count to full.
Full count. Boy, look at that lead over on third. One out.
Swing and a miss with the batter. I think.
Yeah, I think Sammy will be with us tomorrow.
Well, I sure do miss him.
I think Sammy will be back tomorrow. He didn't know about today. I didn't know about today till this morning.
Well, it's a makeup game, and we didn't have nobody for the concession stand because, we didn't.
Yeah.
That's why the national anthem before the game, if anybody noticed, wasn't played because of we didn't have anybody in the press box until after the game got started.
Outside.
1-0.
So no concession stand tonight?
They do have it open now. This will be Ethan Crawford coming up, number 13. He's been put in the ball game. They got it running afterwards, but it just took a while to get somebody up here. Good eye, ball outside, be 2-0 to the batter.
Wow, there's so much involved with doing these sports. I mean, it's just not just out here. It's concession stands, ticket booth.
There was a lot of years, I had to do around here.
2-1.
Swung on a high ball right there.
There's a ton of stuff that goes on behind the scenes in all these sports that people just don't see.
Just don't.
That's why it's so important to support the booster clubs of each sport too.
That's absolutely correct. Ball outside. It's 3-1 on the batter. That's a mouthful, Adam. It takes a lot of time from what you want to do, but somebody's got to do it, and somebody's got to step up. It can't be the same 5 people for 15 years.
No, it's short cake.
Well, I don't care how much you love it. After a while, I resigned the position for the president of the Dugout Club, and I still do a lot of stuff to help them out behind the scenes, but I guess for selfish reason, because I knew Chase was getting here. We was playing a lot of travel ball, and there were some things I couldn't be at anyway, and I want to watch him play as much as I can.
Runners on the corners for the Braves. They're going to steal second.
Stole without a throw right there. So we got runners in first and seconds with 1 out. bottom of the 6th.
Oh, my goodness, he swung up before the ball was there. 1-1.
That's number 20 they have up on the board there.
They're
Adam.
getting their younger guys in, getting
Yeah,
some experience.
that's old Ben Picker, Mark Pickering's son at bat. And look,
That was a good swing.
That's a good swing right there. He corrected that first mistake. And he's got 2 strikes on him right here, but this is some of the younger kids that don't get to play a whole lot. Ball high.
Ball high, 2-2.
And, give St. Mary's credit. Their pitcher done a fine job to start off the game, and Parks run day, he done a good job when he come in and pitched. All of them, but it looks like he may have some younger kids in here getting some experience too right now.
Two outs.
2 outs.
I think the strike zone might be a little bigger.
Well, 8-0 lead. This is going to bring up number 8, Austin Prescott, son of Sean Prescott. Fondly call him Aldi Boy. Austin's done some catching for us this year. Austin's in the 7th grade. Our other catcher, Austin Ray, broke his hand the first game, so Eli's he's come and helped us out with the catching.
Outside,
Way
pass
outside.
ball, runner.
No. You got to go back.
Go back. 1-0.
He hesitated. Once you hesitate, my rule is
You can't
always go
hesitate.
back.
If you're going to do it, you got to go. They'll learn all that.
Ball outside.
2-0. If we get him on, we're back to the top of the order or no?
I'm not sure where we're at in the lineup. I believe we'd be back at the top of the order, but I'm not sure about that, Adam.
I think that's. I was looking at the kid on deck, and it looks like called strike. 2-1.
2-1. He hit the outside corner on that one. Well, I believe it was Braden Knowles was up to bat when he started making changes. So that's ball high.
Inside, full count.
They have 3-1 on the scoreboard.
Where are the Braves at next?
We play Providence here at home Friday. Providence out of Jacksonville. That's a full count now, 3-2.
You called that a strike?
He called that a strike. Wind's got the flag blowing.
It's blowing.
Be from right to left.
Pass the ball. We're still at home. That should be ball 4.
That's ball 4. Hannah's still home, and Austin Prescott will be taking his base at first. I believe we might be back to the top of the order. I'm pretty sure this is Griffin Thomas. By the way he's walked. That's Griffin. I can tell by the swing. So we're at the top of the order, Adam, with Griffin Thomas coming up. But I believe Coach is looking at the old piece of paper, making a slow walk, pointing somewhere. So I believe Griffin's going to be disappointed, but I think the coach is making another change right here.
Yeah, we're getting another young'un in, I think.
We're getting another young player coming into the ball game. Griffin's had a good game. He's making to the disappointed walk to the dugout.
Runners on the corners. 2 outs.
Going to bring up number 24, Mason Davis, is going to be up to bat. Mason's part of the Spanish Creek Road Mafia. That's where Drew and Jack Gowan grew up. And, we live out off of Spanish Creek Road and on a dirt road. And several other kids that's played baseball through the years. And I don't know who come up with Spanish Creek Mafia, but you couldn't meet any nicer kids than what I just named off. Mason
There's
got
a
him
hit to
right
shortstop.
there. Hit to shortstop. Easy play to second base. Their shortstop made a wise decision. Got the easy out right there.
Yeah, got the out at second. We're headed to the 7th, Grover.
Last inning. Braves' last chance to close out the ball game with a win right here. Whoa.
You keep your starters in on defense?
Absolutely. I do.
I wouldn't sub the start on the defense, but
no.
Maybe the outfield, maybe.
But that's ball game, as I think we got kids leaving the dugout with their bags, so they must have. The Blues still standing out there on the field, but their kids are leaving the dugout, so they might have called the ball game for them.
He's got them huddled up over there.
Well, like I said, there's.
Oh, that wind's picking up.
Don't know. I know one kid from St. Mary's had his bag leaving. We're taking the field, so it's definitely not a. We are ahead 8-0, 9-0 now. I'm sorry. We had the kids score on the pass ball, 9-0 going into the top of the 7th. So we still got Landon Taylor on the mound, getting some good reps in, getting him prepared for his career in Charlton County baseball. Maybe he can be a good pitcher for us. We did leave our starters in on defense. We got Chase Rudin playing third base. Griffin Thomas is back at shortstop. David Walters playing second base. He's not out, but it should be Braden Knowles playing first base. Our outfield's not changed with Aiden Cruz and Cameron Edwards, I believe, is playing. That's Cameron playing over in. No, it's not Cameron. Looks like Cameron.
All right, we're underway here in the 7th. Braves just 3 outs away from sealing the deal.
The hardest 3 outs in baseball, Adam.
It is.
Especially when somebody's live broadcasting the game and says something on their live stream to jinx it all.
What you trying to say, Grover?
Quit jinxing our baseball games.
I wouldn't do it, Grover.
I've seen you do it, Adam.
Huh?
I've watched you do it.
I'm not superstitious, though. I'm not superstitious.
Well, you don't need to be a baseball fan then. Oh, I'm 1-2 the batter. That's a little high, but it looks a lot high with the batter ducking. We got 1-1. We got 2-1 right here. Landon needs to take a breath right here, relax, throw strikes. One of the hardest things in baseball.
There's a nice pitch.
That's ball 3.
You called that a ball?
That's what the Blues said. There he goes through a strike in there.
Fly ball, foul, full count.
We got Coach Bobby Jones barking from the dugout. Ball high, ball 4. Base on balls.
Runner at first for the Bobcats.
If he had a problem throwing a strike to that kid, they have got a small kid coming up now. Got our third baseman on the grass. Got a pickoff move. I almost caught him not paying attention, walking off from the bag. It'd probably be easier to pick him off at him than throw a strike in this guy's zone. He is a small kid.
1-0.
That's some of that inexperience with Landon. Probably he's working his pitch count up.
Passed ball out here at first.
We got it. Runner holds at first.
2-0. That young man's not much taller than the catcher when he's squatting.
No, he's short. He will swing it one day. We got 2-1.
2-1.
Helped him out there a little bit, Adam. Landon needs to settle down right here. He's a lot of kids think she can go out here and throw 100 pitches and close out a game, and swing and a miss on strike 2.
2-2.
He's worked himself back in the zone. That is a great job.
Yeah. Getting short.
He's got a charge there.
Got him at second.
Yeah, that was no chance. He was playing back on the clay there. Slow roller.
1 out. We've had a little bit of an issue with the throws to first tonight.
We have Griffin Thomas plays shortstop and is a heck of a baseball player.
Got him.
And
he dropped
the ball. We've had that's not just on the middle school though, and I've watched it. We just made some bad throws from short or from the field to first on several different levels right now. We're cleaning up errors. The first one Griffin threw, the first game we had this year, he threw it over the top of the dugout, and he had just a little too much gas on it.
0-1.
And we've had some tonight. And, I don't know if Braden knows this is his first year playing first base, so he's got some learning to do over there also. And here we go. This must be their leadoff batter.
Foul ball.
Oh, well, that was a
0-2. Do what now?
That was a good throw to first base. We'd had him out there. Couldn't read the number on the jersey of who they have up now. It's number 58.
58 at the plate.
Taking a look at the runner on first. Delivers a pitch outside. 1-2.
58 is Cohen Phillips. Two and two. Yeah, we left Sammy's chair empty tonight.
He's here in spirit.
We left the spot open.
No more work than he does. He's probably listening to us.
He probably is.
Pass ball runner's going to move to second base on us right now.
He's sitting in his spot waiting on that Yankee to come speeding through town.
That's right. Yeah, he's hard about that too, Adam.
Do what now?
He's hard with them speeding tickets too. He don't like giving nobody a warning. I suggest anybody listening going through Hoboken on the way home, slow down. Batter backed out of the box for strike 3. Good pitch.
2 outs.
Need one more out to close the game right here.
So you're saying if I went blowing by Sammy through Hoboken, I wouldn't get a free ride, would I?
And you're not going to get nobody to help you with it neither. You need to go ahead and you have some money in your pocket when you go. Swing and miss.
0 and 1. Batter
Batter number 59.
Number 59.
What they have on the scoreboard.
59.
The older I get, the harder it is to read jerseys.
I don't see a 59.
Got a pop-up coming to center field. They can cruise camped out under it.
That's
for
caught
the third
for
out.
the third out. And I didn't have to change the camera. He was right in the shot.
That's great.
I'm telling you. Final score, Braves 9, Bobcats nothing. I want to thank y'all for watching this presentation of Bethune Braves baseball on the Charlton Sports Network. Grover, glad to have you, man. Hope you enjoyed it.
Glad to be here.
We're going to call it a night, y'all. Swamp War tomorrow night, 5:30. Clinch County Panthers come to town. Y'all be sure and join us. We need y'all in the stands tomorrow. Y'all know how it is with Swamp War. Get out here and support your tribe. We'll see y'all tomorrow night, live from Indian Field.